Hey, can you write me a meal plan? But isn't that what you do? Well, can't you make an exception?
I probably shouldn't say this, but in times I get so scared when I think about the meal plans that are being shared. They're not awesome, let's discuss it. It's not possible for me not to care. Now you've got to use your brain, but nothing's ever gonna change until you hear, my dear, the 7 things I hate about.
What's up, Health Nuts? I'm Hannah Marie, the Strong RD, and today we're talking about the 7 things I hate about meal plans. Keep watching to learn why meal plans are detrimental to your physical and mental health, and what you should focus on instead to build a healthy, strong physique. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video for my RD solution to structuring the best diet. If you find any of the information helpful along the way, smash that like button, ring that bell, and consider subscribing for more nutrition edutainment. Now let's get into it. Before we get into the problem with meal plans, we need to differentiate between meal plans and meal planning.
You're gonna learn today.
For the context of this video, when I say meal plans, I'm referring to a nutrition plan that was created by someone other than yourself and given to you with little to no explanation. These plans typically show days of the week and number of meals. In each box are food items and amounts, so you know exactly what to eat for the day. Meal planning, on the other hand, is a great strategy for planning nutritious meals ahead of schedule, which I strongly encourage. Fail to plan? Plan to fail. For some reason, when people think of a dietitian, the first thing that comes to mind is meal plans. While there is a meal plan component to what we do, it's certainly not the prime focus of our profession. Rather, our expertise is teaching the concept of meal planning. Dietitians are qualified nutrition specialists and educators. We ultimately want to teach you how to eat so that you don't need someone force-feeding you, pun intended, exact menus in order for you to achieve your goals. It may seem silly, but healthy eating is a skill that must be learned and practiced.
We talking about practice.
A piece of paper that blindly lists foods and quantities doesn't teach you anything about how to improve your dietary habits long term. For that reason, dietitians don't just hand out meal plans willy-nilly because meal plans don't teach you how to eat, they tell you what to eat. As an RD, I help clients develop the skill of meal planning or creating their own plans that align with their goals. I teach healthy eating patterns using meal templates, which are basically healthy eating maps that point you in the right direction without telling you exactly how to get there. My services are nothing like what you've received from good old Hamstring Hank, because there's more to a healthy lifestyle than following a rigid plan of chicken, rice, and broccoli. Now that we've covered the difference between meal planning and a generic meal plan, we need to discuss
The 7 things I hate about meal plans, they suck.
When you first embark on a weight loss journey, or you want to put on a considerable amount of muscle, it can be intimidating. Believe me, I get it. Busy lives and schedules make meal planning even more overwhelming. I understand the appeal of turning to a cookie-cutter program created by your favorite fitness influencer. These people usually have great physiques, so it seems reasonable to assume that if you eat exactly what they eat, you'll look great too. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. There is no such thing as a perfect diet. What works for one person may not work for another. Not to mention, we all have unique nutrient needs. The amount of food you should eat depends on your age, biological sex, level of physical activity, and life circumstances. A breastfeeding mother is going to have much different nutrient requirements than a 250-pound linebacker. When you pay for someone else's program, you're not getting the personalization aspect that is so critical to your health and long-term success. A good nutrition plan is highly individualized and created with the input of the client. My clients are involved in the entire process of planning their meals. Of course, their goals are an important factor, but so are their food preferences, past medical history, medications, allergies, and intolerances. Even something as simple as how many times they want to eat each day should be taken into consideration when devising a style of eating that will work best for them in the long run. Being receptive to input and addressing an individual's wants and needs while creating a nutrition plan is what separates an average coach from a great nutrition coach. What if you don't buy a pre-made cookie cutter plan and instead turn to someone at your local gym? Assuming this person knows what they're doing, this could work, but there's a catch. It's going to cost you. Many of these plans are designed to yield initial results with fleeting success, meaning you'll have to keep coming back to this person every time you want a new menu. I hate to break it to you, but these people don't have your best interest at heart. They're going to hook you into buying new meal plans because the day you stop following the plan is the day you stop seeing results. You won't understand any of the scientific principles behind the meals. So you'll basically be dependent on a dietary dictator who sucks your wallet dry and robs you of food freedom. I don't know about you, but I'd rather learn the why behind the plan. Because if you take the time to invest in nutrition education from a qualified nutrition expert, you'll set yourself up for lifelong success. Besides being expensive, poorly executed meal plans are straight up dangerous. Extremely low-calorie plans that promise quick results put you at risk of developing essential fatty acid deficiency and consequent hormonal imbalances. Not only that, but eating too few calories will lower the efficiency of your metabolism. This is the last thing that you want if you're trying to lose fat and keep it off. And don't even get me started on the lack of micronutrients, especially fiber. Fiber is vital for digestive health and has a strong association with decreased all-cause mortality. Many weight loss programs and bodybuilding coaches fail to acknowledge this. All they care about is the number of calories and the macros. Macro targets are great for achieving the look that you want, but they aren't the end-all be-all for longevity. Previous clients have shown me plans they followed in the past, and the lack of fiber is disturbing. I've even seen a meal plan that included laxatives because the unqualified coach knew full well that the plan they wrote did not provide enough food or fiber to have a bowel movement. And if you watch my videos, you know how passionate I am about pooping. They help you poop. They kind of look like little poops. I mean, it looks like the perfect poop. So I'm definitely gonna poop on vacation. Having big biceps is no substitute for a master's degree in dietetics and a national board certification. Please consult a professional before succumbing to a dangerous weight loss intervention. And if you consult me, I'm a professional with big biceps. Win-win. Number 4, not practical.
Wait. You're telling me that I shouldn't just follow a generic plan, and you don't want me to buy one from somebody at the gym. You're a qualified professional. Can't I just buy a meal plan from you?
If I make you the perfect plan, are you gonna bring that sheet of paper with you to the next party?
Probably not, no.
Case in point. Even the perfect plan isn't practical at parties. Unless you're trying to whip out Tupperware with cold meat and vegetables while your friends eat pizza, meal plans are not the solution. In any situation, be it football party or busy workday, you need to learn how to recognize which food items available align with your goals and apply skills of portion control when the choices are less than ideal. You'll thank me later. When you take the time to learn the simple science behind diets, you'll be able to achieve your goals while still enjoying every family dinner and special occasion. What if you are willing to follow a rigid meal plan, even at parties? You may take the plan and run with it for a couple of weeks, maybe even months. You'll lose weight and be happy, but it will not last forever. Again, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you will eventually cave. We're all human, and we get bored easily. When that inevitable boredom sets in, you'll deviate from the plan. And when you do, it will most likely be a full-blown binge.
I am inevitable.
You can only deprive yourself for so long before your cravings show up at your door like the Grim Reaper.
Who are you?
Consider this the personification of death. Death of your diet, that is. You'll lose your mind with midnight snacks, feel guilty for messing up, and give up on your goals entirely. That once precious piece of paper that ruled every dietary decision is now shoved into a desk drawer never to see the light of day again. Keep it there. Because trust me, it will never be sustainable as long as you're human. But what if you're superhuman with unbreakable willpower, aka a seasoned lifter or bodybuilder who has no problem eating the same meals on repeat?
Holographic meatloaf? My favorite!
Could a meal plan work then? Yes, but it's still not a good idea. Even if you're able to suffer through dietary Groundhog Day, your gut microbiome will also suffer. The term gut microbiome refers to the trillions of microbes that live inside your intestines. Unlike germs and bad bacteria that cause food poisoning, the good bacteria in your gut are your friends. They play a critical role in managing various aspects of your health, from immune function to mental well-being. It comes as no surprise that the gut microbiome plays a role in digestion. But did you know it also helps regulate metabolism, appetite, and even fat burning? In fact, studies have shown that a healthy gut can make weight loss interventions more successful. The healthier your gut, the more efficiently you can burn fat. That's because the bacteria in your colon extract calories from the foods you eat, so they aren't available for fat storage. You need to feed your microbes so they grow up big and strong if you want to take advantage of their fat-burning capabilities. Microbes love to feast on fiber found in vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grain. When the microbes digest this fiber, short-chain fatty acids are produced. These fatty acids provide energy for the cells in your colon, which decreases intestinal inflammation. Less inflammation in your colon leads to less inflammation in your entire body. Research continues to show that a healthy gut environment decreases the risk of diseases like diabetes and even some cancers.
But I'm not done yet.
Besides the fact that high microbial diversity can prevent you from pooping your pants during heavy squats, it's also been linked to positive outcomes in skeletal muscle strength, fitness, and lean body mass. Basically, the healthier your gut, the more you can lift and the more muscle you can build. Sounds pretty valuable to me. Think of your gut as a community of bacteria. Just like a regular community, you want your microbial community to be a prosperous, happy place filled with microbes from all walks of life. To achieve this, you need to eat a wide variety of vegetables and high fiber carbohydrates, because every fruit, veggie, bean, nut, seed, grain, etc. has something unique to offer your community. How are you going to have a happy and healthy gut if you eat the same foods every week for weeks on end? It's simply not possible. That's why it's so important to eat different foods every single day, rather than stick to a rigid meal plan. If you eat the same foods over and over, you'll be starving your microbes and doing your body a serious disservice.
You sing and you sing.
Feed me, Carbon! Feed me now!
I can't.
I'm starving!
You know the phrase, use it or lose it? While we typically think of muscle gains or a learned skill when we hear this expression, it applies to our digestion too. If you remove certain foods for an extended period of time, your body will forget how to break those foods down, resulting in gas pain, cramps, bloating, and even diarrhea when you attempt to reintroduce them. This is especially true for the carbohydrate lactose, found in dairy products like milk and cheese. So when you cash in on your cheat meal of cheeseburgers, pizza, or ice cream, your body won't know how to handle it. Instead of enjoying a nice romantic dinner with your girlfriend, you'll be a lone cowboy riding the porcelain pony till sunrise. Now that you understand why meal plans aren't the best option for your physical or mental health, you may be wondering what you can do instead to be the happiest and healthiest. As promised, here's my RD solution to structuring the best diet.
May I have your attention, please?
For starters, focus on eating a variety of foods from all 5 of the major food groups.
Veg, fruit, proteins, grains, dairy.
Try to incorporate fiber-rich vegetables, leafy greens, or a serving of fruit at each meal. The more variety and color you can add to your plate throughout the day, the better. As mentioned throughout the video, whole grains, beans, legumes, nuts, and seeds are a major component of a healthy diet. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, plus prebiotics that feed your good gut bacteria. Prioritize protein every time that you eat. High-quality protein is found in animal sources, but if you prefer a vegan diet, you can still meet your protein needs with soy-based alternatives like tofu, tempeh, and textured vegetable protein. If you're a carnivore, the best sources are eggs, chicken or turkey, ham, lean beef, and fish. They can stand on their own or be incorporated into tasty recipes. Try to consume fish at least 2 to 3 times per week for the heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids. Fish sticks do not count!
Get your fish sticks here!
Finally, aim to have 3 servings of dairy each day. Foods like cheese, yogurt, and milk are great sources of calcium and vitamin D. Not to mention, regular consumption of dairy products will keep your body familiar with lactose. This is important so that you don't experience unwanted GI distress whenever you treat yourself to an ice cream cone. You don't want to end up like that guy who pooped his brains out on date night. Honey? You alright in there? If you need more individualized help, consider working with a registered dietitian, such as myself, who can help you develop the skill of meal planning to support your goals and allow you to be an active participant in your nutrition plan. In wellness coaching, we call this honoring client autonomy. You are capable of making your own decisions. In fact, when you make your own choices, you have a positive psychological experience that makes dieting less cumbersome. Healthy eating shouldn't feel like a chore. If you go about it the right way, it should actually be fun, because you'll be trying new foods, experimenting with yummy recipes, and making new memories with your loved ones, all while improving your health and how you look and feel. Remember that eating isn't just about calories. It's also about societal connection and culture. Food nourishes our soul just as much as it nourishes our bodies. If you strictly adhere to a meal plan, you'll be robbed of all of those experiences that are so essential for mental well-being and high quality of life. So no, I won't write you a meal plan, but I will teach you how to make informed, healthy choices so that you can be self-sufficient on your health journey. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime.